So I'm gonna do a Q&A. It's Friday. Yeah, that's gonna be a thing. So let's cut some things open first before I do the Q&A. I got some stuff in the mail. I literally got back from LA last night at like 4 a.m. and there was a bunch of packages here, and I know a lot of this stuff is gonna be pretty cool. I actually don't know what is in this box. It's from Newbie Drone. They send me stuff all the time. A guy named Ryan Fay over there is really nice to me, and I test out stuff for him occasionally just because he's a friend of mine. Okay, so this is a 1300 nitronector. I love that it comes with a battery strap. That is really, really cool. Yeah, let's see if it works. Focus, yeah, look at that. It's a 1500, cool. Comes with a battery strap as well. Looking pretty good. Feels not too much heavier than 1300. And this is from Justin Neary. I'm pretty sure I know what this is. And this is a guy that was on Facebook a few weeks ago that posted up a thing. If people subscribe to his channel, he would send them a shirt with a really cool design on it. And that is a really cool design. So holy crap. Thank you, Justin. Okay, that didn't work out well. Okay. So this is a really cool box, right? This box is actually sick. Let's see what's inside of it. A screen protector for my camera that I'm currently using, so I can't show you putting it on. But yeah, there you go. It's a little glass screen protector for the back of the RX100 Mark V. Well, any RX100 series camera. And I think the case, honestly, is better than the screen protector. This was like $7 on Amazon. There we go. Oh, snap. So, some impulse action. What's in here? We got some 6x4.5 tri-blades because Sean from Impulse wanted me to try those out. There's some more 6x4.5. We got some different color screws because I'm going to change colors of the screws on my Alien coming out. And then I got some run cam plates because those are a thing now. You got to be able to have a wider camera plate for the Alien frame. And I got these these Impulse freaking troll face stickers. Amazing, love it. Thank you, Sean. And then what's in here? I'm just gonna show you. I know there's a glare. I'm gonna show you that real quick, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. Okay, so I picked a bunch of stuff off of my last video in the comments section. So on the Q&A stuff, I'm going to be picking questions from the actual video, the Q&A videos. So if you want to ask me a question and you want me to get to it, please link it in the description, or sorry, in the comment section below, and like this video. Please give me a thumbs up. That does a lot for me. So all of these are from this last video, last Friday. And like I said, I'm going to be doing a Q&A every Friday. So here is the first question by Alec Ryan. Question: when you go out for a day of flying, how many batteries do you go through? Batteries for quad, TX, are like TX, like teasing about my radio, goggles, GoPro, etc. Thanks for the knowledge and the sport and the hobby. So Alec, when I go out and fly, I typically fly between, I don't know, 5 and 15 batteries. There's very rarely that I'll get out and fly like 25. I always bring 25. They always sit charged for a long period of time, which is, I mean, maybe a week at most. I'll leave these things charged. I don't mean to do it. I don't do it on purpose. I try to treat my batteries with some care, but you know, sometimes you just charge batteries and you don't want to throw them at storage charge and waste having to charge them up. I'm trying to be efficient by not charging things and discharging them without actually flying them, so I don't ever put it on the charge and discharge unless I know for a fact that I'm not going to be flying for more than 2 weeks. So anyways, yeah, as far as batteries that I go through in a day, flight packs probably anywhere from 5 to 15. Goggle batteries, now it's down to 1 because the LaForge V2 is so much more efficient. So I usually will only go through about half of a 2000 milliamp battery in a day. And then as far as the TX, my transmitter actually will last me with I use the 2500 milliamp 3 cell, and that lasts, I don't even know, like 2-3 weeks. So that thing never goes bad. And then a GoPro will last me, one GoPro battery usually lasts either a full day or that'll be about 15 to 20 packs. I usually will switch out towards the end just so I know that the battery's not going to die if I'm doing something special, but if not, I'll just run it till it dies. The next question is from Armed Monkey. What's your opinion on BLHeli-S, Raceflight, Betaflight? Are you trying D-Shot on your KISS ESCs? So I know there's been a lot of controversy on what ESCs and what flight controllers are the best, what to use and stuff like that. So I've been running D-Shot for about a couple weeks now, and I love it. I know that KISS has Felix came out with D-Shot about a month ago or whatever, which is D-Shot is basically digital protocol instead of analog protocol between the flight controller and ESCs now, so a lot more information can be transferred a lot faster. So it's just, in Felix's terms, it's not necessarily better at the moment, but it is a safer option and it has more room to grow. So I mean, right now D-Shot, you're probably not going to be able to feel a difference, if at all. Like, I didn't even really notice a difference at all, but I know that just from Felix's understanding of the whole situation, that it's a safer way to do things because it's digital instead of analog. As far as Racefly, I've had a lot of friends that have had problems with it, and I have had friends that say it's amazing, but for the most part I hear more woes than I hear yays. Curtis Vatican. How much does it cost to get an FPV drone? Roughly between, I don't know, a cheap one you could probably get everything you would need for under $1,000, like right around $800, $900. But if you wanted something like what I have, you're going to spend between $1,500 and $2,000, $1,500, not $15,000, $1,500 and $2,000 on that type of stuff, just because of the chargers and the batteries and all the props and all that stuff you would need, and the bags and stuff. So yeah, that it adds up pretty quickly, but it's still an inexpensive hobby. I used to modify cars, but tens of thousands of dollars into cars and never see it back. So it's pretty fun. For the amount of fun that you get versus the money that you're putting in is obnoxiously worth it for me. Lanchglin Pecknice, he says, can you do a Draw My Life? So I think a Draw My Life is basically where people send in things and they draw like stuff based on my channel. If you guys want to do that, that's awesome. I'll put an email right here, and you can email me that, and I will put it on the channel at the end of the episodes. So let's go next one. Jesse Simmons, he says, Hello Kitty goggles, what are they? They're HD Dominator V2s, and they have a LaForge V2 and prescription diopters. Next one is Johnny Drone. He says, enjoy watching the meet and greets. Are you going to continue that and fly out with your fans? I've only seen one video where you visited an RC club in California. So yes, I have been planning on doing things. It's gotten a little cold recently. A lot of the United States is like sub-freezing temperatures right now, so it's kind of difficult to do meet and greets. I did one in Austin, Texas a few weeks back, and I have edited the video, and I'm just waiting for a time to upload that. So that was really cool. I got together with the guys in Austin, and we did a game of quad. Met some really cool people. Thank you guys in Austin. It was sick. I'll be back very soon. So yes, Johnny, I will be doing more of those. I just haven't had a lot of time recently. I've been doing a lot of traveling, especially with the turn of the year and Rotor Riot, having some management changes and stuff like that. Park Skeen FPV. What are your opinions on professional racing leagues like DRL? So I think DRL is doing a really good job. At first, I didn't really like them. I mean, everyone has their dislikes and likes. I'm not going to go ahead and say that I love what they're doing, but at the same time, I can't fault it. Like, they're doing things that they think are going to push this into the mainstream era industry. Basically, take an industry that's so small and then push it into mainstream, kind of like skateboarding did in the 90s, early 2000s. And I don't think they're doing it poorly. They are doing a really good job. They spend a lot of money, and I respect all of what they're doing. I am personally not a racer, so obviously I'm probably not going to love that just because I don't race, but I do think they're doing a really good job. And we've had our conflicts here and there, but you know, everyone has their dislikes and likes, like I said. So anyways, thank you guys at DRL, Nick and Ryan. I know we've had our differences, but whatever, you guys are doing a good job. So keep at it. Here is another one from Win Davies. What editing software do you use, basically? So I use Final Cut Pro 10. It's an older version. It's kind of a hacked version. I didn't pay for it. Shh, don't tell anybody. But basically, I don't know. It's old. It doesn't have all the newest features. Some of the things don't work, but it does what I need it to do, and it works well. So this guy, his name is Riverman RC. He said, I'll ask 2 questions. Forgive me if I don't see it on your channel. How did you get into flying RC? Fixed wing, straight or straight to quads? Then he said, why Tyrannus and not Spectrum? I will say that in the beginning, I just got a toy helicopter for Christmas, and it kind of spawned my interest, sparked an interest, and I got into flying collective pitch helicopters, and then I spawned into 3D aircraft, 3D fixed wing, and then I went to quads. So that all happened within a span of about 3 months, from Christmas until about March, and then by April, May, I was getting into quadcopters, and I bought a Discovery Pro. That was my first quadcopter. Someone else asked, I won't get to that question, but someone else had asked what was my first quadcopter and where'd the inspiration come from. It was Team Black Sheep, and I got a Discovery Pro, and I built it. And someone else asks if I ever lost a quad, and that is the only quad I've ever lost. It went down into a 3-acre briar patch. I spent 4 days looking for it with 10 people, and we never found it. So yeah, that was $2,000 down the drain. I had bought a GoPro Hero 3 Plus the day before, and it was gone as well. That's the only stuff I've ever lost, though. So I can just say I won't trust a NASA 2 ever again. But all the new DJI stuff is awesome. As far as Spectrum versus Taranis, everyone that I know that has Spectrum has issues with the dropouts and is afraid to fly FPV. But you know, Horizon Hobby is not all about FPV. They sell so many other things, so they don't want to invest the money in making their FPV stuff better because it's not that large of a market compared to what they already sell. So I'm just letting you know that they don't think FPV is big enough to invest the money to change the protocol over everything to make their stuff better. Anyways, do you register your drones and you have FAA licenses? This is Dennis FPV. Yes, I do have my ham radio license. I do have my Part 107. I am registered with the FAA, and I am AMA certified as well. I do all these things because when I go to events, I have to be AMA certified, and I have to have my drones registered if I want to fly in those events. And also, I do a lot of commercial work on the side with like companies such as GoPro and Red Bull, and I do have to have my Part 107. And yeah, the ham license is just kind of a thing that I got right when I started FPV, because I actually started out on 433 megahertz and 1.3 video, and I needed my ham radio license to use that. So basically that's why I got that. And we'll do one last question. Martin, he says, where do you come from, how old are you, and how long has it been since you started racing quads? I am from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm 26 years old. And I started racing quads, I would say July of 2014 is when I got my first racing quad. So yeah, a little over two years, maybe 2.5 years now. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope that was helpful, and I hope you guys got some answers that you wanted. And if you didn't, please put them in the comments below, and I'll try to do more next week. I need to just get better at talking faster and just doing that. And I won't be opening things probably next week, so I'll have more time to answer questions. And I'm trying to keep these videos as short as possible, but obviously answering people's questions, I get kind of wordy with it, and I want to tell you guys more and more, so it's going to take a little bit longer, but I'm going to try to keep them short so you don't lose interest. Thank you guys very much. Have a good day, and I will see you next time. Turtle time. Why is it not flipping?